Before the start of tonight's game, Tragic Bronson was approached by two men, one being the CEO of Nike, Phil Knight, and the other being the man himself, Michael Jordan, and he had a tough decision to make because both of them offered contracts to be sponsored by those companies. So he had a tough decision to make, but in the end, he would end up going with Nike, as you can see. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we have episode 5, of the Tragic Bronson MyCAREER shooting guard, athletic, drafted 10th overall by the New Orleans Hornets, in case you've missed a couple episodes. But anyway, we're 3-9 here, going up against the 4-9 Los Angeles Clippers, and you know, tonight, I'm just going to say was an interesting night in Tragic Bronson's career. You can see here, not in the starting lineup just yet. Eric Gordon still starting ahead of us. Probably going to be like that for a while, considering the level of play that Eric Gordon is capable of. But hopefully, Tragic Bronson can show signs of the level of play that he is capable of, and potentially try and take that job from him. But you can see here, Chris Paul getting ready, dapping everybody up. Anthony Davis and DeAndre Jordan are preparing for the tip in the Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. Really nice, actually, place. I wasn't too fond of LA's, I don't know, kind of, I don't know how to say it, but I was very fond of the area surrounding the Staples Center when I was out in LA earlier this year. So anyway, we're going to get right into this game here. You can see Vasquez driving the ball. He's going to give it to us. We're going to pull up for two, or a little two. I was going to say three. Just missed that two, so now Chauncey Billups on the break. Chauncey Billups is going to get swatted. We end up with the block. Now Billups would get the offensive rebound, but I thought I would show you that block. I believe that was my first career NBA block. So here we're going to pump fake, drive to the lane, and get the two-handed slam. What a dunk by Tragic Bronson. He's only 6'4", yet he was still almost dunking over Lamar Odom, who's, I believe, about 6'9", 6'10", so really nice play there. Getting to the lane, doing what he do. Now we're getting the pick and roll from one shitty Brook Lopez, and here's something you're not going to see too often. Brook Lopez making a layup. You do not see that too often in this game, at least not in my career personally, but here we're going to spin off, getting the pick from Jason Smith. We took his number, but he doesn't seem too upset. We're driving in, we're going to get the foul, draw the foul, go to the line for two. You can see there we got that Kevin Durant free throw. I like it so far. I might think about switching it up in the future because we missed that one there. I do need to get my free throw rating up a little bit. It's kind of low. I would like that to be a little bit higher, but we'll see if we end up switching it in the future. You guys will obviously see it if we do in future games. And we're going to cash that second one. So a couple points there, 3 points on the game so far. Now we're driving in, and we're going to get the foul once again. Go to the line once again, as I just said. You know, being an athletic shooting guard, you got to make the most of your opportunities to try to get in the lane, drive the hole, draw them fouls. That's what athletic shooting guards do, or at least they do in 2K13. And here, we're going to end up making both free throws there. So we got 5 points on the day. Now 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist for Tragic Bronson. He's going to give it off to Hakeem Warwick, and one of my favorite players on this Hornets team, at least in this game, is Hakeem Warwick. He's really good. He's actually pretty athletic and can dunk the ball pretty nicely in this game, even though he's kind of old. But here we're going to hit Robin Lopez again, and I don't believe it, but he's actually going to get swatted. Never mind, I do believe that. But then we're going to kick it back out to us, to me, to Mason, to me, to Mason. Oh, what a play. I was trying to get it to him so he could make, or at least attempt one last shot before the shot clock ran out. He passed it back to me, but I quickly got it back to him, and he would end up draining that three. I thought that was pretty funny. And here, I believe that was Robin Lopez getting the swat. He's actually having a decent game. Here we're going to hit Hakeem Warwick, who's going to drive in and get the layup. So nice pass there by Tragic Bronson, a nice finish by Hakeem Warwick. Here we're going to pump fake, kind of jab step a little bit. Drive to the left, drive back to the right, try to use Jason Smith as a bit of a screen. We're going to hand it off to him. And Jason Smith is another one of those players that I really like on this Hornets team. I love running the pick and roll with him. He's got a nice mid-range jump shot and he can actually dunk the ball decently. But here, we're going to drive it in, looking for somebody. We're going to hit Hakeem Warwick, who's going to draw the foul. So we get a nice little pass leading to the foul there. I figured I'd show that just because, I mean, it's kind of like an assist without getting the actual stat if you think about it. Well, I don't know, in a way, but anyway, Grant Hill with the ball there. He's going to miss. We're going to get the defensive rebound. Driving up the court, I see Warwick on my right. Looks like Roger Mason on my left. I'm going to dribble left, do some size-up moves. Can I get past this defender? Still looking. It looks like that's Eric Bledsoe covering me. Kind of spinning off. I see Hakeem Warwick down there. I should have given it to him. He did have the mismatch with Chris Paul on him. But here we're going to hop step, pump fake, up and under, and that is good. So a really nice game so far by Tragic Bronson. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Nice all-around game. Here we're going to pop that 3, and it's good. Bad release, but it doesn't matter because the shot feedback in this game is broken. So we get that there. I'm trying to improve our shooting percentage, which has been pretty poor this game. Here we're running the pick and roll with Anthony Davis. I see Ryan Anderson in the corner. I'm going to give it to him. And one of the sharpshooters of the league, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, is going to hit that three there. I thought that was a really nice signing by, or not signing because it was a sign and trade, but I thought it was a really nice trade that the Hornets made, getting Ryan Anderson. Hopefully he can take some of the pressure off of Anthony Davis, maybe spread out the defense a little bit. But anyway, we're going to draw the blocking foul there and end up going to the line for 2 free throws, something we've done a lot so far this game. This would be our 5th and 6th attempts for the limited playing time that I have, or that Tragic has, I should say. Getting to the line a lot, and there he's going to knock down the first one, and you see we've completed one of our dynamic goals. And anyway, on the second one, we're going to knock it down, so 5 or 6 from the line so far today, getting a lot of our points that way. So here, getting the ball from Grievous Vasquez, who has a really nice layup in this game, actually. He seems to make a lot of them. We're gonna get double covered. I find Grievous Vasquez there. He's gonna make that nice mid-range jump shot. Really think Grievous Vasquez could have a nice year this year. Depends how much they want to play Austin Rivers at the one. But here, Eric Gordon on the pass to us for a 3. We're gonna drain that one. So this is turning into a nice scoring game for us. 15 points so far. Blake Griffin's gonna make that pull-up jumper. So Al-Farouq on the inbound is going to give it to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon running the 1. I really like it when we run this lineup with Eric Gordon at the 1, me at the 2. I'm just going to come right up. No one's on me. They just did not feel like covering me. So I am going to drain that 3 there. Now driving in Jamal Crawford on me. See if I can get something going on him. Al-Farouq now. He's going to go in with the slam. We're going to play this well, but the team just can't keep up with you, and you end up losing the game like this. I really thought we had a good chance tonight the way I played. And to answer your question, yeah, I did see this kind of performance coming, but in the end, we lost, and that's all I really care about. The Clippers are going to end up blowing us out 113-94, and Tragic Bronson had some really long and hard thinking to do after this game. He wasn't so sure if this team was going in the right direction. We're 3-10 at this point. We just lost to a team that was 4-9. It's now 5-9. So, you know, not really sure if, you know, this is the right place for Tragic. He's going to have to go home, think about it for a little bit. Maybe, you know, go online or something, see what some of the people said on Twitter about him. You never know. Maybe that could influence his decision one way or the other. But anyway, you can see the VC there. In just 1 sec, we end up with a decent amount, 110. But anyway, let's get into this press conference right now.
Huge game tonight for someone with your level of experience. Do you feel you were capable of this type of play this early, or did it just come out of nowhere?
You know, I definitely saw this coming, but to me, it didn't matter. We lost. That's all I really care about. It sucks and the rest of your team can't keep up with you. I just really feel not too happy after the way I performed tonight. I really thought we could get it done. But yeah, to answer your question, I did see this coming.
Man, if you ever watch me play, this most definitely didn't come out of nowhere. I've been projected as an NBA superstar for years, and this is just the beginning of my fulfillment. There were a few people that said I'd never make it, and look where I am now. So to all of you, keep watching, because I'm going to spend the rest of my career proving you wrong over and over and over again.
So you can see the teammates there not too happy about what I said in the post-game press conference. So shortly after the game, Mr. Phil Knight did let me know that my introduction billboard that he had promised me was posted in downtown New Orleans. And it's ironic because it says the league's newest franchise. But shortly after the game, I had a very, very important meeting about my future in the NBA.
Hey man, I'm not coming in here with a vendetta or to act tough and demand a trade, but I really feel like a change of scenery is what I need for my career right now. You think that request is something you can honor?
I'd like to ask you a question if you don't mind. What is the reason behind you wanting to play for another team? Was it something I did?
I mean, really, I don't think this team is built to win, man. And winning is really all I'm interested in. To be blunt, I just don't have a lot of time for mediocrity.
I see. Well, I'm not going to lie. You were definitely one of my favorite guys on the team here. I had really high hopes for you. I hope you'll reconsider your trade request, but in the meantime, why don't you give me the names of a few teams you'd like to play for and I'll reach out to their GMs. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll be in touch.